right. So we're going to go ahead and start seated today. Sitting up nice and tall. It can be a cross-legged position. You can even sit on your shins if you would like. And just go ahead and close your eyes and find your breath. Listen to your breath come in and listen to your breath go out. Breathing all the way down into your belly. With each inhale, we have the opportunity to sort of bring our focus inward, into the body, noticing our own alignment. With each exhale, we get an opportunity to let go. Let go maybe of some tension we discovered that we just don't need right now. Let go of any thoughts that don't necessarily serve us right now. So we'll take about 3 or 4 more breaths here. And then if you're in a cross-legged position, go ahead and switch the cross of those ankles. Other ankle in front. Go ahead and interlace the fingers. Press the palms forward. As you reach the palms forward, lift the chest and drop the head back slightly. As you exhale, pull the belly button in, drop the chin, reach the crown of the head for your hands, reach your heart for the back of the room. Still palms reaching forward, inhale, lift the heart, drop the head back. Exhale, press the hands forward, press the crown of the head forward, press the heart back. Couple more breaths this way. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Back to a neutral spine. Reach these arms up overhead. Reach up a little higher on the right side. Reach up a little higher on the left. Just waking things up. Unclasp the hands. Bring the arms down by your sides. Go ahead and interlace the fingers behind the back. Open the chest. As you release that, bring the fists over to the right hip. Right elbow, back and down. Turn and look to the right. Drop the ear down towards the chest and roll the head over to the left. Pick the head back up to neutral. Turn and look to the left. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Roll the head over to the right. release the head to neutral. Reach the arms back behind you again. Open the chest and forward fold. Shake the head yes, shake the head no, reaching those knuckles away from the torso. Inhale all the way back up again. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, release. Once again, interlace fingers behind the back. Awkward thumb on top this time. Open the chest. Soften, bring the knuckles over to that left hip. Left elbow back and down. Turn and look over that left shoulder. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Roll the head over to the right. Head back to neutral. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Roll the head over to the left. Head back to neutral. Reach the arms back behind you again. Inhale, arms up overhead. Lift the knees. Float the feet. Option to extend. Have a seat, other ankle in front. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Open the chest and fold. Knuckles reaching away from the torso. Shoulders are away from the ears. Neck is free to move. Inhale all the way back up. Arms reach up overhead. And release. Arms down by your sides. Go ahead and clear your space. We'll come to hands and knees. Blocks towards the top of the mat if you have them. You don't need them right away, but you just want to be able to access them when you do. Knees are lined up under the hips. Heels of the hands under the heads of the shoulders. Index finger pointed forward. Couple of cat-cows here. So as you inhale, reach the heart forward, lift the hips up. Feel free to add a little wiggle of the tail or a rock front to back. Whatever feels good to you. As you exhale, pull the belly button in. Reach the crown of the head for the space between the thumbs. And again, feel free to wiggle a little or rock front to back. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round. Go back and forth a few times. Inhaling and exhaling. One more in each direction. Meet back at a neutral spine. Go ahead and reach that right leg back behind you, just toes curled underneath you, and press the heel back and rock forward on those toes. A couple times, just find something that feels good in that right side. Next time that heel reaches back, pause. Press firmly into the top of the left foot. Float the right leg. Just hip height. Watch that you don't dump into the lower back here. Reach that heel back more than up. Get light in the left hand and reach the left arm forward. Try and keep the hips level. Keep pushing the floor away. Big breath in. As you exhale, bring the left elbow and right knee underneath, round the spine. Inhale, reach forward and back again. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it under. Inhale, extend, and you can hold right here. Or if you'd like, bend that right knee, reach back with the left hand, grab that right ankle, and open. Lengthening back out again. Bring the left hand down. Curl the right toes under. Up and back, three-legged dog. Bring the right knee underneath, place the knee down on the floor, leave the left leg back behind you. Feel free to rock front to back here a little bit in that left side. Next time you reach back, pause, press firmly into the top of the right foot, float the left leg. Get light in the right hand and reach the right arm forward. Pushing the floor away, strong through those hips, those left toes are turned down towards the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, elbow and knee towards one another, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Hold right here, or if you'd like, bend that left knee. Reach back with the right hand. Grab hold and open up. Lengthen it back out again. Bring the right hand down. Curl the right toes under. Press up and back, three-legged dog. Place the left foot down next to the right. Regular old downward facing dog. You can wave the hips from side to side, pedal out the feet. Totally up to you. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Feet are parallel. Knees are soft. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Maybe give a little wiggle to the shoulders. Go ahead and slide the hands up the shins. Straighten the elbows. Soften the knees, reaching the hips back. Pull in the belly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the hips a little bit higher. Reach the heart a little further forward. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Make sure your toes are light. You can wiggle them. But we're still maintaining a connection with the ball mound of the big toe, pinky toe, center of the heel. Lift those hips a little bit higher. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Walk yourself out to plank pose. strong through those legs. Don't make your arms do all the work. Rock forward, knees down, lower all the way down onto your belly. Thumbs are at mid to lower ribs. Press firmly into the tops of the feet. Pull the elbows in, reach the tailbone for the heels. Inhale, lift. Head, heart, shoulders. Exhale, release. Press firmly into the tops of the feet. Pull in the belly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Press firmly into the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift. Maybe float the hands. Open the arms out to a T. Reach the arms forward. Bring the hands down. Stacking one hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead on your hands. Bend your knees and wave your feet from side to side. Just take a moment here. Release the feet back down to the floor. Plant the hands next to the ribs again. Pull those elbows in nice and tight. Press into the knees. Pull in the belly. So your hips get light. And then push the floor away with flat back. Curl the toes under. Hips go up and back, down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Shoulders are out of the ears. Toes are light. Reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands. Right knee over right ankle, hip in line with knee. Heart open slightly towards the front of the room. Leave the left hand under the left shoulder. Reach the right arm up. Legs are strong. Bring that right hip down. Release the right hand back down. Drop that left knee to the mat and inhale, arms up. Right hip back, left hip forward. One more breath here. Hands then come down to the mat, maybe even onto blocks. Roll up on that right heel and extend the leg. Left hip is over left knee. Heart reaching for pinky toe reaching for your heart. Take another breath here. Soften that front knee, curl the back toes under, step back down dog. Reach the left leg up and back, step the left foot forward. Knee over ankle, hip in line with knee, heart slightly open. Strong through that back leg, leave the right hand under the right shoulder. Reach that left arm up. Now watch that you don't lift the hip with it. Keep it down. Heart up to the thumb. Bring that left hand down. Drop that right knee to the mat. And inhale, arms up. Take another breath here. Exhale, release, hands come down. I'm going to roll up on that left heel and extend the leg. Right hip stays over that right knee, not off to the side, front or back. And heart and pinky toe reaching towards one another. One more breath here. And release. Down dog. reach that right leg up, back. Open the hip to the side. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Let that left heel get heavy while picking that left shoulder up. Take another breath here. Straighten that right leg back out. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Blocks underneath the hands might be helpful. Right knee over right ankle, hip in line with knee. Get lighter and lighter in those hands until you can inhale, arms up. Pull in the belly, pull in the ribs. One more breath. Bring that left knee straight down. We're going to extend that right leg again, but this time as we do so, we're going to roll up on the right heel and reach the arms back. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, roll up on that heel. Reach up, reach the arms and the hips back. Inhale, arms back up, bending into that knee. Last time. Reach the hips and the arms back, heart forward. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Rotate the right toes to the right. Turn the right toes back up, soften that knee, plant the right hand, down dog. Reach that left leg up, back, open the hip to the side, bend the knee. Length on the right side of the body. So drop the heel, reach the hip back, reach the shoulder forward. Extend the left leg back again. Step the left foot forward. Knee over ankle. Hip in line with knee. Get lighter and lighter in those hands, so blocks might be helpful here until you inhale, arms up. Belly in, ribs in. Take one more breath. Bring that right knee straight down. And then we're going to start to move in this left side. So the arms are going to reach back as we roll up on that left heel, extending the leg. So now the hips and the arms are reaching back. Bending into that knee again. Reach arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Bring the right hand down under the right shoulder. Reach the left arm up. Rotate the left toes to the left. One more breath. Reach those toes back up to the ceiling, soften that knee, step back, down dog. Separate your feet, width of the mat. Sway the hips from side to side. Walk the hands back towards your feet. Soften the knees. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. You can grab opposite elbows. You can sway. Let the arms dangle, whatever feels good to you. Release fingertips back down to the floor. Soften the knees as much as you need to do that. Heel toe, walk the feet in until ball mounts of the big toes come to touch. space between the heels. Spread the toes. Bend the knees quite a bit. And we don't want knees forward so much as hips back, till belly and ribs touch those thighs. Reach the arms back alongside the torso, palms facing the floor. Option to lift the heels. Take another breath here. Release the hands. Lift the hips. Maybe keep those heels lifted. Drop the heels back down to the floor. Soften those knees again. And inhale all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Walk yourself out to plank pose. Rock forward, knees down, all the way down onto your belly. Press into the tops of the feet, tuck those elbows in. Inhale, lift head, heart, shoulders. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up back, open the hip to the side. Bend the knee, flex the foot, find your length on the left side of the body, and then start to draw some circles with that right knee. Change direction. Reach that leg back again. Step the right foot forward, in between the hands. We're going to leave that left knee lifted for now. Right knee over ankle, hip in line with knee. We want to get lighter and lighter in those hands. Swing the arms back behind you. Open the chest. Inhale, arms up. Torso up. Option to open the arms to goalposts and give yourself a little back bend here. Belly is in. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, release. Grab that right shin. And just hold here for a moment. Go ahead and plant the hands. Step into that right leg and float the left. Maybe grab that right shin again or calf. Soften that front knee, plant the hands, step the left foot back, down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Reach that left leg up back, open the hip to the side, bend the knee. Right side of the body gets long, and then start to draw circles with that left knee. Change direction. Reach the leg back again, step the foot forward. Knee over ankle, hip in line with knee. Right leg is strong and straight. Get lighter and lighter in those hands. Reach the arms back behind you. And inhale, arms up. Again, option to open the arms to goalposts and find a little back bend. Belly in. Inhale, arms back up. Hands come down, around. Grab that left shin. Release the hands. Step into that left leg. Float the right. Again, maybe grab that shin. One more breath. Release the right foot down next to the left. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Take a couple of breaths here. I can feel my heart is maybe moving a little faster than I would like. I'm going to be able to breathe into the belly. One more breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step both feet back, plank pose. Rock forward, knees down, all the way down onto your belly. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, little baby cobra. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up and back. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Drop that left heel, heel to arch alignment. Right knee is over right ankle. And then sort of look underneath you. Can you tuck that right hip under just a little bit more? And inhale, arms up and open, warrior two. Shoulders are squared off to the long side of the mat. Right knee is reaching for that right pinky toe. One more breath here. Extend that right leg. Bring the left arm behind the back. Right arm turns palm up. Reach out over those right toes. Still keeping this left shoulder back. When you can get no further forward, go ahead and drop that right hand straight down. Look over the left shoulder and reach that left arm up. Reach the left arm alongside the ear. Maybe, for just a moment, reach the right arm alongside the ear. Soften that front knee. Frame that foot with your hands. Downward facing dog. Left leg up and back. Step the left foot forward. Drop that right heel, heel to arch alignment on that balance beam. Inhale, up and open. Warrior two. Watch that you don't have your tush sticking out. Keep that left hip under, belly in. We've got just as much energy in the back leg as we do in the front. Extend the front leg. Bring the right arm behind the back, left arm palm up. Keep this right shoulder back as you reach out over those left toes. Watch that the left knee isn't locked. Bring that left hand straight down. Go over that right shoulder. Reach the right arm up. Keep that belly pulling in. Watch that the hips aren't wandering to the left. Reach the right arm alongside the ear. And maybe for just a breath or two, reach the left arm alongside the ear. Soften that front knee. Bring the hands down to the floor. Step back, down dog. Separate the feet mat distance. Bring the hands till the thumbs They're still out in front. We're just narrowing the hands. Come up, fingertips on that right hand. Get lighter and lighter in that right hand. And then maybe remove it from the floor. If that feels okay, bring the right hand underneath, grabbing to the outside of that left leg and look under the left arm. Release that right hand back down. Take a breath or two here. And then we'll start to play with that left hand. Fingertips, get lighter. If it feels all right, maybe bring that hand underneath, grab the outside of the right leg, look under the right arm. Release that left hand back down. Walk the hands back to meet these wide feet. And once again, you can sway, you can grab opposite elbows. Feet are parallel. Another breath. Release fingertips back down to the floor. Heel toe, walk the feet in. Ball mounts of the big toes come to touch. Little space between the heels. Soften the knees till ribs and thighs touch. Reach the arms back behind you again, palms facing the floor. Opening the chest, long through the neck. Again, option to lift those heels. Maybe leave those heels lifted and reach the arms alongside the ears. Forward fold. If the heels are still lifted, go ahead and bring them down. Wiggle the toes. Walk yourself out to plank pose. Rock forward, knees down, lower all the way onto your belly. Elbows in, tops of the feet press into the floor. Inhale, lift head, heart, shoulders. Exhale, release. Leave the right hand at the ribs. Open the left arm out to a T. Bend that right knee. Roll to your left side. Maybe that right knee points up towards the ceiling. If that's too much on the hip, let the leg go. Want to press into that left elbow. Maybe even get a little space underneath that left shoulder. One more breath. And release. Left hand at the ribs. Right arm out to a T. Bend that left knee, roll to your right. Point that left knee up towards the ceiling. Pressing into the inner elbow on that right arm. One more breath here. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, elbows in, so thumbs are at your mid to lower ribs. Pull those elbows in, pull in the belly. Press into the knees. Push the floor away. Up and back, downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up and back. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Grab hold of that right shin. Right hip back, left hip forward, belly is in, hips are strong. Inhale, arms up. Open the arms out to a T. Drop that left heel, rotate into warrior two, long side of the mat. Left hand down on that left leg. Turn the right arm palm up. Inhale up and back. Don't lose the bend in that right knee. Extend that right leg. Reach out over the right toes. Right hand down, left arm up. Triangle. Reach the left arm alongside the ear. Maybe reach the right arm alongside the ear. Inhale all the way up. Parallel the feet. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Open the chest and fold. Take a quick glance at your feet. Arches should be lifted. All 10 toes pointed at the long side of your mat. Take another breath here. Release the hands. Lift that right heel. So that right knee will bend as you do so. And then we're going to side squat into that right leg. So the right heel is lifted, left leg is strong, toes up towards the ceiling, and maybe we find some balance. Hands back down to the floor if they left, turn towards the front of your mat, step back, down dog. Reach the left leg up and back. Step the left foot forward. Knee over ankle, hip in line with knee. And just grab hold of that left shin for a moment. Let it help you find some balance here. Inhale, arms up. Open the arms to a T. Turn to the right side of your mat, drop that right heel. Heel to arch alignment, warrior two. Watch that you're charging out over that left knee. Bring the right hand down, left palm up, inhale up and back. Extend that left leg. Reach out over those left toes. Triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. Right arm alongside the ear. Maybe left arm alongside the ear. One breath. Inhale up. Parallel the feet. Interlace the fingers behind the back, awkward thumb on top. Open the chest and fold. Take another breath here. Release the hands. Lift the left heel. Bend deeper into that left knee, shifting the hips to the left. Right toes up towards the ceiling. And maybe the hands can leave the floor for a little balance. Release the hands back down, turn towards the front of the mat. Down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Feet are parallel. First two fingers and thumb, grab the big toe. press the big toe down into the floor, and then really use your shoulders and your arms to try and pick that big toe up. So that will help get the shoulders out of the ears. All that being said, let the neck relax and maybe pull in a little deeper. Take another breath here. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale all the way up. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Left hand grabs that right wrist, take it off to the left. Belly in, ribs in, look under that right arm. Inhale all the way back up, switch the grip. Off to the right, belly in, ribs in, look under that left arm. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees quite a bit. Lift the heels. Come to a squat. Squeeze those knees together. Squeeze the thighs together. This is presuming your knees are okay with it. If they are not, skip or modify as you need to. Maybe you can grab hold of those knees and curl up into a little ball with the heels lifted. One more breath. Release the hands. Leave the toes curled under. Bring the knees down towards the floor. If at a certain point the ball mounts of your feet start to lift, stop there. Maybe place a pillow or a blanket or a block underneath the knees. Have the knees supported on something as we stretch out the bottom of our feet. Another breath here. Release the hands down to the mat, float the feet, roll the ankles, wiggle the toes. Maybe pat the feet out a little bit. Bring the big toes to touch. Separate the knees, maybe outer hip distance, maybe further. Bring the hips to the heels, pose of the child. Arms can be out in front, back behind you, or stacked underneath your forehead, but the forehead should be on something. If it's not the floor, then find something else. And you can rock from hip to hip here, or turn your head from right to left, massaging the forehead. From here, walk that left hand off to the left, just about a 45-degree angle. Not all the way to the side, but halfway there. Start to walk the right hand over to meet it. The head and the shoulders will come with. Breathe into the right side of the body. Walk your hands back through center. And right hand off to the right. Left hand comes over to meet it. Breathe here. Walk your hands back to center. Bring the elbows down to the floor. Lift the hips. Bring the knees underneath the hips. Forearms are parallel with one another. Pull the belly in. Bring the elbows forward, maybe half an inch. Hips are going to stay over those knees. Bring the elbows forward another half an inch or an inch. Push the hips back over those knees. Maybe another millimeter with those elbows forward. Push the hips back. Take another breath here. Go ahead and bring the shoulders up over those elbows again. Reach your legs back, bring your hips down to the floor. Opening the chest, shoulders back, press into the tops of the feet, pull in the belly. We want all the stability. Another breath here. Press into both hands. Lift those elbows a little bit, all the way. Let the elbows bend out to the side. Bringing the torso down, stacking one hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead on your hands. Bend your knees and wave your feet from side to side. Release the feet. Go ahead and roll over onto your back. Have a pillow or a block nearby. Go ahead and lay on your back with knees bent. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice hug. Hook the hands low on that right hamstring, so all the way down towards your hip, and release the fingers. Send that right heel up towards the ceiling. Roll that right ankle around in circles. All directions. The heel is no closer to you than your hip. So we're not trying to pull that leg in nice and tight, because that'll force that right hip off the floor. We want to keep the hip grounded. And then you can decide for yourself while flexing that right foot if you want to walk that left leg out on the mat all the way or leave a little bend in the knee. Totally up to you. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands up the leg. So maybe they hook upper thigh, on the back of the calf, maybe the ankle, maybe the foot. But we're again going to push that leg away, helping to lift the head and shoulders. You can float that left leg if you'd like. You can release the hands and interlace the fingers behind the head. And release. Leave that right leg in the air. Let the left leg come down, head and shoulders come down. Reach the arms alongside the ears, and reach that right heel slowly forward and down to the mat. Taking your time, noticing all the different muscles that engage along the way until that heel eventually gets all the way to the floor, and then you just let the leg relax. Let everything relax. Bending the knees again, pull that left knee into the chest. Get a nice squeeze. Hooking the hands low on that left thigh. Go ahead and send that left heel up towards the ceiling. Open the toes, roll the ankle around in circles. Flexing that foot, reaching with the heel. You can decide if you want to walk that right leg out all the way or just part of the way on the mat. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands up the leg. Head and shoulders will lift. And that leg will probably come in a little closer. And then I want you to really push that leg away. Reaching the leg for the foot under the mat. Maybe floating that right leg. Maybe releasing and interlacing the fingers behind the head. Let that right leg relax. Head and shoulders relax. Arms come alongside the ears. And slowly reach that left leg forward and down towards the mat. With control, when that leg does get all the way to the floor, just let it relax. Let everything relax. Go ahead and grab yourself a pillow, maybe a block. And place it in between your knees. Bend the knees. Set your hips off center to the left. Bring the knees in and over to the right. Go ahead and bring the knees all the way back up. Set the hips off center to the right. Bring the knees in and over to the left. Take one more breath here. Bring the knees all the way back up. Release that pillow or block from between the knees. If there's anything else your body is asking for before heading to Shavasana, go ahead and address that. Happy baby often is a popular choice at the end of class, but you do what feels good to you. If your back is bothering you, I recommend knees bent, feet wide, and knees falling in on one another. Otherwise, if your back's doing okay, maybe extend the legs. Maybe a little pillow underneath the knees. Slight dip to the chin, long through the back of the neck. We worked hard today, so have those elbows far enough away from the ribs. Even if they're bent and fingertips on your belly, have the elbows far enough away from the ribs that you can get airflow all the way up towards your armpits. And find your breath. Listen to it come in, listen to it go out. Watch your body let go. Some places on the body that letting go might come easier than others. Maybe listening to your tummy rumble. If your schedule today allows you to stay in Shavasana, please do. And it really is what all that work is about, so that we can be comfortable here on the floor doing nothing. if you must, go ahead and bring small movements to fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Maybe even reaching arms and legs up towards the ceiling and getting them a little flap around wiggle. Eventually bending the knees, rolling over to your right side, and just pausing there for a breath or two. And then using the strength of your arms to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes closed one more time. This is where we started the class. Notice how you feel. We worked hard today. I was definitely sweating. Need a big glass of water after that. But we do all of that so that we can be more comfortable in stillness and working the kinks out. Lining up our bones. Supporting them with strong, yet fully mobile muscles. So that we can be at peace in our body. Gives us a slightly better shot at finding peace in our mind. I'm wishing you all that peace, joy, love, light. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.